Steel Town. So we talked a little bit about it earlier. We showed you some pressure that you can run from 4-3. But what do you think, besides man-to-man, will be the best post-patch D, Gibbs?
Easy peasy. Nickel 3-3-5 odd. Nickel 3-3-5 odd. And it's been in the brain trust.
Not just because it's in the brain trust. You're saying it because it is the best.
No, it's the best. It's the best. And I put out a challenge a couple weeks ago that everyone needs to start using it and looking at it and running it because it's going to make you better. This is the whole thing about why I like the nickel 3-3-5 odd defense. Deep down in your soul, you feel a certain way when you have your defense is all focused around scrape D, right? Like, you never feel good about running scrape D. Like, you feel a little bit like, bleh. Like, you know it's going away. You know that's a defense that once it gets fixed, it's going away. It's not something that's going to stay around.
It's like having a bad habit.
It's having a bad habit, yeah.
It's like, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but
right.
This isn't going to keep me warm at night, but it's fun in the moment.
Correct, absolutely. So, the thing about the nickel 3-3-5 odd defense is the base understanding and the base formula of the pressure from this formation is the same thing and same schematic way we've played defense since Madden 2008. And it's been repetitive. It's what we teach you guys to have a consistent style defense year in, year out. It's not a one-hit wonder. This is something that we've been sharing with you guys every single year. So when we say go out and try the nickel 3-3-5 defense, it's so that you can be empowered every single year that you play the game because it's going to be a consistent way to get pressure because it's just based on numbers. It's based on math. And then really the ultimate thing is we are forcing you and teaching you, I shouldn't say force, we're teaching you guys to change up your coverages, get smarter with the way you're playing, don't just run one play, and get you into a habit where you become a better overall player because the techniques and the plays that you're using are based around a full entire scheme rather than just Mike Scrape 3 end rant.
I like it. It's legit. I'll say it is very, very good. You've got to make a few adjustments, but it gives you a lot of options and a lot of things you can do to mix up your defense. Right here, this is dime flat. It's a similar concept. Sending 4, trying to make everything look the same. You then mix in your blitzes. We're not trying to sneak anything through. We're going to hold in the center here, see if we can sneak in and off the edge. But you want to make sure you get that guy wide and see if you can sneak him in. Shout out to Shoot First 82. Anyone that subscribes tonight, hit me up. We'll get you that 3-3-5 odd defense. It's in the Patriots playbook. We'll get you the setups right, setups left. Gibbs has put a brain trust update in there showing how he runs it.
A perfect example of what we're seeing right here. This is the defense we a couple years ago, you don't even have to do that, right? The idea behind this defense a couple years ago when we said when no one could get pressure, we just went back to our old formula. Day one, bang, we got screamers off the edge because you're not overthinking it. It becomes math. It's just like overloads. It's pressure. Like it's just
left there.
Yeah, it just and I thought you were bringing it right.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I would say, I find yes, I ran scrape and I tried it a couple times, but I wouldn't. I didn't run it a ton.
No, it's funny because it's like
I really didn't.
You sound like a presidential candidate.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't do that. No, I tried it. Okay, I tried once. I didn't inhale. Okay. No, yeah, I tried.
But it's like when you start when you start playing the game like this way, like how we're showing you like the defense with the 3-3-5 odd, I find this is me, and I find that the game becomes more fun because I feel like I'm doing more. Right. Like when you become a robot and you just run one play and that's an absolute screamer.
Like that setup.
Absolute screamer. When you just run one play and that's all you do, like you don't. I feel like you're not end up playing the game. So the cat and mouse of playing 3-3-5 odd, change your coverages, sending pressure different ways is for me is fun.
Yeah, winning I think to me
winning
is the most
good.
fun.
Yeah.
But I would say the best stuff is when you learn scrape, you learn the one setup, but then you adjust and you're able to make 5 setups off of one scrape setup.
Right.
Like
correct.
And then you call the cover 2, and you got to evolve, but that requires people going through some pain, losing a couple games because they have to get better. Like, okay, I can win with scrape against Joe Schmo.
That's a fire setup.
Yeah, but when they start throwing the flat, I can't win. Okay, well now I can stop the win. and stuff like that.
Can you do this for me? Don't
Yeah.
just call baseline and just spy the DN on the left side of the screen. That's all I want you to do. I feel like it's gonna get in. It's organic.
Nature. He took a bad blitz angle.
He took a bad blitz angle. I feel